Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's John coming to you with another video where we're going to talk about video games and anything else that might be bugging me. It's been a while. I realize that. It hasn't been a whole lot of great things to talk about, but we do have some new games that are out, and specifically going to talk a little bit about Killzone 2. As always, want to thank everybody for watching the videos, subscribing, and all the great comments I get. It's great that we can kind of open up this forum where we don't always have a live person to bounce things back and forth with, and I think we're doing a great service here to the video game country and world. But anyway, yeah, definitely been playing Killzone 2. I wanted to at least try to get about halfway through the game before we started talking about it, so I can definitely put together a solid opinion on it. And this definitely is, going to be ranked in the top 5 of this style of game. Is it going to beat out Gears of War? I don't know that it's as good as, but it is definitely reaching for it. Will Killzone 3 be as good as or better than Gears of War? Well, it should be. I mean, there's only a very few nagging things that really kind of hold it back from it. But there are some things going on in this game that definitely push it forward. Definitely it has some awesome graphics. The scenery and the buildings and the rubble, all of that just looks amazing. The character design is maybe not as exciting as some other games. The Hellgas, could you really tell one from another or need to know one from another? Which is not that huge a deal, but maybe a little variety along the way there definitely would have helped. The guns are sweet, but is having one gun in your possession and holding you back or giving you any benefit over another? Not so much. I mean, there's definitely some specialized weapons that are pretty cool, but other than that, just carrying around the base machine gun probably gets you where you want to go. I definitely like the use of the controller when you're opening locks and planting those little bombs and stuff on the sides of doors. That's really kind of cool. And gives some purpose to that. The 6-axis controllers. What else? Another annoyance is, and I realized why they did this, and as opposed to the alternative of when you're heading into a new area, there's just a few second pause as the game loads, which once you get used to it, it's not that big a deal, but that's probably better than sitting waiting for a 20-30 second download every time you're heading into a new area. The cutscenes are great. It's got a really decent story as far as I can tell. At this point of the game, there's enough going on to have you thinking about what's happening besides all the action. And there is a tremendous amount of action in this game. I mean, the enemy AI is just outstanding. If you're not paying attention and watching what's going on, these guys will flank you. And when it's just you and your AI companion going through, you really got to watch what's going on, because they will sneak up, you will die, and you will not have seen where it came from. I really like you've got some parts where you get to drive some of the vehicles. I wish there was a little bit more of that. There's definitely some machine gun emplantments that you get to man. You actually get to run an anti-aircraft gun on the side of one of the ships, which is pretty cool. But yeah, really a nice game. The reviews definitely do it justice. I'm sure everybody's seen that it's getting a solid 9 out of 10 or 5-star or whatever. I don't have a rating system, so I'm not really going to give it one. But that's what I do, is check to see what everybody else is saying. Is it worth getting? Absolutely. This is definitely a game to get if you've got the PS3. Other game that just came out, I have not gotten it yet because I've got to get through some of these other games on the shelf here before I can, but Resident Evil 5, definitely getting some very high reviews, some great acclaim. Could end up being Game of the Year, maybe. It's early yet, so there's a lot to go on, but definitely looks like a candidate. Certainly for a horror game, this is it for this year so far. Hoping to get it and get it played here soon. Beside all the games and what I'm playing and what I like, man, we got to start watching out some of these big box stores where we like to go get our games, and I'm not shy. I like to go to Best Buy. I've got my reward zone card. I like to save up the points, you know, get $5-10 off. But man, you guys appear to be a little bit biased as to who you're backing. When Blu-ray and high-def DVD came out, it was very clear that you were backing the Blu-ray. But being a Sony product, now with the PS3, you guys are not stocking nearly as much as Xbox 360. You know, I know there's not the whole catalog of games as an issue there, but you know, you go to the PS3 section and it looks like the picked over $1.99 CD bin at an old record store. You know, so keep an eye out for that, folks. I don't know where, you know, we start losing a good spot to go buy games. You know, what are we going to do? I'm not ordering stuff online. I'd rather go get it the day it comes out. But anyway, I appreciate everybody watching. Keep watching. Keep sending in the comments. Play Killzone 2 if you got a PS3. You're not going to be disappointed. It's a great game. If you're looking for me to talk about Resident Evil 5, and next time we're going to talk about all the crap games that are clogging up the shelves. I mean, for both systems, you could probably have about 10-20 slots and have the catalog covered for what people are playing. But anyway, thanks a lot. We'll see you again soon.